You were born with individual strengths and a unique purpose. Don't let fears, false beliefs, or life's happenings diminish your influence. It's time to live and lead for impact. Host Kirsten Ross, expert of transformation, will help you defeat the drama and overcome the trauma that can stop you in your tracks. You'll gain focus, find confidence, and take bold action. Unleash passionate, purposeful you. Let's go.
Welcome to the Live and Lead for Impact podcast. I'm Kirsten Ross, your host, and this is episode number 122. Do you have some lingering relationships that can be challenging, tear you down, cause grief, have baggage, long histories? These relationships can and do zap our energy, steal our joy, drum up false beliefs about ourselves, and sometimes even stand in the way of achieving our dreams. Yes, addressing relationship stuff can feel overwhelming, but often remedies are simpler than you'd think if you know how to define the right fix. That's why I've designed the Relationship Renovation Roadmap. I can't wait to show you how to rock your relationships. Go to defeatthedrama.com/roadmap to check it out. In today's episode, I'm going to be sharing 5 steps to stop your people pleasing. So have you ever heard Jeff Foxworthy's "You might be a redneck if" lists? They can be really hilarious. Well, I'm going to start with something similar today, but you may not find it quite so funny. I call it, "You might be a people pleaser if." If you constantly feel overwhelmed and scattered, you might be a people pleaser. If you often feel unappreciated, you might be a people pleaser. If you feel resentment towards most people in your life, you just might be a people pleaser. If everyone takes advantage of you, you might be a people pleaser. If your life is filled with pushy people, yep, you might be a people pleaser. If you just want everyone to be happy and will do almost anything to make it that way, yeah, you're a people pleaser. If you rarely, if ever, ask anyone for help, yep, you're probably a people pleaser. If you often feel disappointed in others, yep, probably a people pleaser. If you're afraid to share your disappointments or other negative feelings, yes, you are a people pleaser. If you aren't even certain what having feelings means, you are definitely a people pleaser. I actually had a client years ago. He was in his 60s and I asked him, "How do you feel about that?" And he looked at me with this puzzled look. And I thought he didn't hear me. But no, he honestly didn't understand the question. And it was so sad to me. And sometimes that's how it is. If you're a people pleaser, you are likely only happy if those around you are happy, and you forget to think about how you feel about things. You tell yourself your friends, family members, employees, volunteers should just know what to do. You stuff your feelings or not even aware of them. Maybe you aren't even certain what I mean when I ask about your feelings. Like I said, like my client, you minimize your own wants and needs. You excuse or justify away your need to speak up. I can't tell you the number of times I've had people-pleasing client tell me, "I just want everyone to be happy. I'm just really nice." But here's the stark reality. People pleasers don't just want others to be happy. They need others to be happy. And here's what might be even harder to hear. Most people pleasers are actually controlling and manipulating their way to that end. Yep, it's true. Here's the thought process. I want to be okay. I need you to be okay so that I can be okay. I will do whatever it takes for you to be okay. Doing anything can mean hiding true feelings, manipulating outcomes behind the scenes, having backhaul conversations rather than speaking directly to anyone actually involved, avoiding tough conversations, lying or withholding information. And there are many unintended consequences beyond the personal buildup of resentments, overwhelm, frustrations, disappointments, chaos that comes with trying to control the lives of everyone around you so that you can feel okay. The lost energy spent to track modified messages, make things happen covertly, stuffing true feelings while plastering a smile. Yes, beyond these personal consequences are these. You rob others of their opportunity to excel or make a change. Most of the time, people in your life have no idea you'd like them to do better or be different. By sulking in silence or complaining only to others, you're robbing them of the chance to make a different choice. And people can't trust you. Yep, that's right. Whether it's deep down or something they know to be true for certain, those around you can't trust your words. You say you're fine, but are you really? You say you can help, but will you actually show? You say you're happy with their achievements, but have they really done enough? These are the questions that plague the people in your life. Do you feel motivated to make the change that you must? Here are 5 steps to stop your people-pleasing. 1, collect the pain. Begin to notice where you feel resentment, disappointment towards others. Notice when you're overwhelmed and frustrated. Pay attention to all the times you put your agenda aside for someone else's emergency or request. Collecting the pain will help motivate the change. It's hard to do anything different. That's just how we humans are built. And it's that old saying, the pain of staying the same has to be worse than the pain of the change. So by collecting all the different pain and kind of capturing it in one bucket, you make the pain bigger than the individual little pain that you might be stuffing away anyway. So it's paying attention to it and then collecting it. 2, determine what you want or need. It may have been a while since you thought about what you wanted. Practice doing some check-ins throughout the day. Determine whether you're pretending to be happy or if you really are. I recommend actually setting an alarm on your phone for at least a couple of times during the day. It's the only way to build the new practice of paying attention to your own feelings, wants, and needs. 3, start speaking up. Begin saying no to requests where appropriate and start setting boundaries and asking for help from others. Set clear expectations for your employees, your network marketing team. Provide constructive feedback where necessary. So just look for those opportunities to speak up. I have another podcast episode on saying no, and it gives you some steps. Go check that one out as well. So number 4, gather successes. As you speak up or say no and get a good response, take note. Remember all the times that your feared outcome didn't happen. Start with people who are easy to speak with. Don't start with those defensive or frustrated people. Then work towards tackling the people pushers in your life, those people who might try to manipulate or build up guilt to get you to do what they need. Kind of leave them for last. I give you license to start with some of the easier ones. Number 5, build momentum. Continue to speak up as you build enthusiasm and feel empowered. And then enjoy the feeling and keep going. These are important skills to have if you're going to make your big impact in the world. Allowing others to dictate every move that you make and spending all that energy working to make others happy without even knowing what your wants and needs are just has you on a path that takes you away from doing what you need to do in this world. So I encourage you, if you are a people pleaser, take these steps now so that you can get out in the world and make your important impact. Thank you for listening. The show notes are available at defeatthedrama.com. Then click on the podcast tab and go to episode 122. And again, don't forget to check out my new Relationship Renovation Roadmap. It's a powerful tool that provides a simple review and remedy process that can have you rocking your relationships quickly. You can find more information about that by going to defeatthedrama.com/roadmap.